Morning, folks. Well, after much fiddle and farting around, we're ready to go for day 3. We did try to upload the last couple of days, but unfortunately we had some Wi-Fi and everything, but it just wasn't doing it. So we'll keep our videos short because of storage. Just taking a little spin around Injune. Lovely little place, and I will say that the lady that runs the caravan park is extremely helpful, welcoming, does return calls, unlike Goondiwindi. We had a pub meal last night and it was well worth it. We both had an alcoholic ginger beer because we were able to walk to the pub. Big meals, really big meals, and well worth going there. Now, Injune's a small, tidy place, really, really warm. So we still had a good night's sleep though, but just very warm. They have a little pool here and it's across diagonally from the caravan park, and the lady that runs the park also runs the pool. So she's kept very, very busy. And it's quite flat, but we didn't walk the whole town or anything like that, so hence this little ride around here now. But well worth staying there. I think from memory the caravan park used to be something else. There was, I can't remember, some barracks or something, or
a mining camp.
It was a mining camp or something like that, and they've now turned it into a park, so there's dongers there rather than cabins, I think.
Yeah.
But we set up swags just near some trees and had a nice night. So we're going to continue on our way today. It's definitely warm. So we'll see you at the other end of where we end up. Once again, thanks for watching.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are set up at, where are we? Hang on, I've got to think. Capella. We're at Capella. Pulled up a little bit earlier than normal. Wendy's up in the shower, so I can't show you her at the moment, but there's our swags under a shady tree, which will get pooed on all night from birds, no doubt. And we have a bit of a breeze, very hot one. Nice caravan park, I'd recommend it. We're just sort of down the back, hiding under the trees, but yeah, good spot. Nice little breeze at the moment, thankfully, because by golly, it's been hot today. A bit after 5, I think. We couldn't get hold of the other park at Claremont, so we thought, well, they didn't ring back, so we're not going to take a chance because it said closes at 5, and you know what happened in Goondiwindi. We didn't get a spot because we were there a bit late. So didn't film any of the trip this today because it's just bush, same stuff, boring. You wouldn't want to see it, but we will get anything that's good, we'll try to get and put it up. But this is us for tonight, end of day 3. We're a little over halfway, so far so good. Cheers. So, ladies and gentlemen, camera is shaking everywhere, sorry. We have Wendy out of bed, down there.
folks.
So, how's the journey so far?
Well, look, the journey is tough in parts, I will say. This little nearly 64-year-old bottom and body is feeling it. Well, not little. There's a bit of spread there. And I've just had to take my wedding ring off because my fingers, I must be retaining all this fluid because my fingers are so swollen it's cutting into my finger. And I don't know what that's all about, but it doesn't usually happen. Sleeping's been comfortable, hasn't it? Do you think the sleeping's been comfortable?
Oh, very comfortable. It was hot last night though.
It was hot for a while, but it cooled off.
It
was
cooled off.
fine.
Yep. So what do you think of...
You do not get a single bug in there. That is
no, that's
fantastic.
true. Yeah, the swags have been good, comfortable. It's not raining admittedly,
I'm
so...
going to take my apple cider vinegar tablet now, but I really don't think that's helping.
What do you think of Capella Caravan Park?
Capella's it's lovely, and they're very, very friendly here. Please take note, they're very friendly, but we ate in last night, as in we had freeze-dried coq au vin.
It was good too.
It was really, really nice. I can't remember the brand. The cockatoos, they were out and about, really loud, but I didn't get woken up, did you?
No, and then we've got this little gazebo here that we've been able to snaffle, which has been really handy. We can put our towels out there to dry, and it's our brekkie table and dinner table. It's got a little charging point there for our phones, off solar panels on the roof. So this has been a really good park and a really enjoyable stay. Capella Caravan Park.
I think we did a bit under 400 k's yesterday. We're going to have to do over 400 today, but I'm also finding I need to stop probably every hour, even if it's only for 10 minutes. But that's probably an age thing. But we
Yes.
do need to stop.
I'm going to come around here so the sun's in your face.
And really, that's anything else we want to tell you? No,
That bike is not meant for long travels with an old man with a silly bum on it.
No, that's probably a bit harsh for you.
We're going to trade that in on another bike when we get to Cairns.
We did have a funny incident yesterday, it saved me telling you. Well, it wasn't that funny. Well, I thought it was. When we had stopped and we had had lunch, I was a little bit determined to have my clock set to Queensland time because we're still on New South Wales time. So I asked Tom to do it. And he fiddled around for a long, long time. I couldn't do it. He was fiddling around, and I was standing in the hot sun. I'd quick, leave it. But anyway, no, he did it. And it was really, really hot. So he said, you just move on and I'll catch up to you. So I rode out
That was Rollston.
at Rollston. And
Had a good lunch at Rollston.
yeah, and I thought, there seems to be something wrong with my sense of speed at the moment. I seem to be going really, 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 really fast through this town. I looked at my speed limit and I think I was allowed 50. And I thought, if I get this up to 50, I just don't feel right. And I tried to get it up there. Anyway, I thought, no, this isn't, I'm flying through town. So I pulled over. I thought I'll wait for Tom and I'll get him to set 90 on his bike and I'll follow him and see what's going on. And Tom pulled over and I was just about to get off the bike and I looked down and it reads calibrated whatever and it was miles an hour. So I was going at miles an hour.
In town.
Yeah, but I didn't. Anyway, we were right after that.
Yeah.
No, when you were trying to set it, you couldn't do it. And I said, forget it, because it was really hot and we're in the sun. I said, forget it. You just set the pace and I'll follow you until we can pull over safely and reset it all.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
So Wendy's doing 50 miles an hour through a 50-kilometre zone in town.
I didn't get up to 50 because I thought, what is wrong with me? Why do I feel like I'm going really, really fast?
Oh, the trials and tribulations, folks. But really good little caravan park here at Capella. you know, old amenities, but all refurbished and really well. Super clean, super friendly staff, well, lady owner. Really happy with it.
And you do get sunburnt through the visors?
Oh yeah, Wendy reckons we get sunburnt through the smoked visors on the helmets.
I do.
But I think it's well and truly cut down.
It is cut down.
Yeah. All right, guys, we are going to hit the road, and if there's anything interesting, we'll probably try and film it. But so boring is this road. We're not coming home this way. We're going to go back by the coast or just sort of.
Actually, we can't say it's boring. Out of Rolleston, I think. No, out of Rolleston. Out of where we left yesterday, we had some really nice big ridges either side of us. Rocky ridges.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was the only interesting part. You know, the best part we've had on this trip is the storm on the first day, which we didn't film. So there's a problem. This is what we're running from. We came through that back there from Inverell. We got a bit wet and we're just into the drier area, and we're trying to keep in front of and away from that lot. But I don't know if we're going to. We are not good at this. All right, guys, in a while, crocodile. Guys, we've pulled over here, entrance to a quarry, because a wide load escort came through and sort of indicated to pull over. So I saw this bit of road here, so we pulled over. And then every man and his dog's pulling over. Yeah. Well, that's every man and his dog. So if this thing comes past and it's interesting, we'll video it.
It won't be interesting.
How's the Riker going, Wendy?
Well,
Are you happy with it?
I'm very happy with it, but I'm feeling sorry for the poor little thing. All these Ks, it's warming up.
Getting a few bugs in the
Got a
radiator.
lot of bugs. Got a little rattle that I'm not happy about.
Oh, well, keep an eye on
But I just feel this is our second wide load for the day.
it. Yeah.
And the first one wasn't interesting. We were always waiting for something exciting. I mean, we didn't even pull over.
We'll video this one if it comes through, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what the fuss has been all about. All these trucks waiting. It's just an old Hitachi excavator. That wasn't worth bloody pulling over for. There we go. Wave at the excavator. There we go. Very good. Okay, old road banking in the car. Okay, folks, hit the road. That was our rest stop. Actually, we needed a rest stop anyway. That's it. Keep it up. Come on. That's the way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Go, baby. Let's go. Hi everybody. We pulled up in Charters Towers for the night. We did a little over 400 k's today, and our bodies are well and truly spent. Now we're down there under those trees, you can barely see it. For our overseas guests, Wendy said I should show you. Oh, we're in the camp kitchen, we just had dinner.
I know the New Zealand guests, they eat the
New
possum
Zealand eats them, but
and uses them for socks.
this little and socks. This little fella lives in those blocks there, and he's probably looking for some tucker. I might go and get my banana and share it with him. It,
Hello.
them, they, whatever it is these days.
Well,
Yeah,
I think New Zealand, I'm sure they eat them.
yeah. Well, they make socks out of them anyway.
Yes, but don't they have possum stew?
Possum,
don't know.
Possum stew,
I don't know.
possibly.
You're probably very tasty, but I don't want to eat you. No, I don't.
He's looking at you funny when you said possum stew.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah.
It is.
Is that going to work better? There we go. Say hello.
All right, I'll
possum.
bring you back a banana.
I'll bring him some banana. All right, so over and out, folks, for the night. Charters Towers. So, chaps, camp kitchen tonight. Very good. We're down there under the trees. can't quite see the Riker, it's a long way down. But I had to come back here and feed young fella some banana. He's peckish. Not a bad park. Little fella is fairly partial to apple too. Little girl, I think. You don't mind your tucker, do you? Oh, how could you not try and help one out? I know Aussies and Kiwis probably think I'm an idiot for trying to feed one, but oh well. He likes it. Morning everybody. You catch us up at Charters Towers, cooking breakfast in the camp kitchen. This is day 5. We woke to a little sprinkle of rain, would you believe, but it's okay, it's cleared. It's overcast. It's our mess. We've packed up camp, brought the bikes up here for a moment while we have our breakfast, and then we're going to go to town to find something for tea tonight, which is going to be on the roadside, I'm pretty much guessing. Possum's gone back to sleep. I don't know if you remember last night we filmed him. He ate a lot, so that's a little pig, yes. So that's us for this morning, and we will bring you back on board when we find something interesting. Cheers, chaps.
Well, folks, here we are. We're in the beautiful Herberton, and I'm here with my granddogs actually. That's Winnie. Winnie. I'm on the dog bed, and that's Barkley. He's naughty. Barkley, say hello. There you go. But anyway, that's not about the dogs, is it? Yes, I'm on the dog bed. Look, I'm not talking to Tom. I'm not talking to him at all. What he put me through, folks, is very, very nasty. Now, before I go into that, remember I said that there was a smell that was absolutely horrific, and that was way back outside of Goondiwindi or Gundawindi. I was telling a friend about it, and he said, you know, it could be the Gidgee tree. Was that it, Gidgee? Gidgee tree. And I knew nothing about this. The Gidgee tree is not its botanical name. And we looked up the Gidgee tree, and it's not its timber. The timber is apparently quite aromatic. There's apparently the bark and the foliage can resemble boiled cabbage, gas or sewer. So there you go. Did I not say I felt like it was inside a sewer? It could have been the Gidgee tree. So that's just a little bit of information for you. Anyway, we left Charters Towers. Now, the day that we went from Capella to Charters Towers, it was a bit over a 4-hour trip, and I thought, no, we could keep going, but in that last hour I said, no, I can't keep going. I'm really, really shattered. And look, being younger, probably could. Sorry, we've had a shutdown. We always have technical issues. Okay. We were talking about how we made it into Charters Towers, and I was thinking that we could keep going. And in the last hour, that last hour of riding, I thought there's no way in the world I'm going to keep going. Can't do this. So we hadn't booked, shame on us, but we did find a lovely caravan park at Charters Towers, which you did see. Where the possum was, right. Yeah. That's right, because I had ridden over 4 hours the day before, and from Charters Towers to Herberton was going to be over 5 hours of riding. It was 502 kilometres from memory, depending on which way you went, I guess. And so we had a night in Charters Towers. The next day, the weather was a bit iffy, and we were talking about leaving and continuing on our inland journey, but we knew that there was going to be no caravan park unless we had gone such a long way that you may as well have kept going to Herberton, or there was a free camp, and the weather was quite warm, and I would have wanted a shower, and Tom had found a place that a truck stop. Me having a shower in a truck stop. I didn't want to do that. Hairy truckers with all their pubics and whatnot all over the floor. You never know what could have been on the walls. And Tom's just, I wasn't going to have it. I couldn't go in there. And so the suggestion was to go out to the coast, Townsville, up. And so I said, yes, that would be great. The weather was coming in, so we put our wets on, both of us, and we had a great trip to Townsville. It was a really nice road, nice and scenic. We got into Townsville, sort of the outskirts. You don't go right into the city. A little bit further along, there was a coffee van that was about to close, but we managed to have some coffee and some banana bread. Sat down for a while, then continued on our merry way. Now, as we continued on our merry way, the weather continued on its merry way into rain, and I thought, well, maybe we'll just stay at Cardwell or somewhere like that. Well, we got into Cardwell wet, but somebody wanted to keep going. We know who the somebody is, the man behind the camera at the moment. Yes, we had to keep going. Okay, well, maybe we'll get to Innisfail, not Tully. We went into Tully, but we didn't want to stay there. We might get to Innisfail and check things out. Well, we get to Innisfail, and I don't think we even stopped. I think somebody kept going.
We took the B double bypass.
We took the B double bypass. Now, it's called the Palmerston, and when you're on the Palmerston, you start the incline up into the tablelands, and with the incline comes the bad weather, the fog, the cold, and the darkness. So we're going along, and his nibs just keeps going. Roadworks, we had to stop for quite a while because the last cyclone took out parts of the Palmerston, and they were rebuilding all that. Well, by the time we got to Millamilla, there was just all fog. My wetsuit, I didn't have it done right across the neck because the Velcro really annoys me. And it leaked. So I was wet and I was shivering. And Tom had said back at one stage, way back, at the roadworks, "Are you cold?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Do you want your jacket?" And I said, "No, just keep pushing on." That's what he wanted. I knew that's what he wanted. He's pretending that he's caring for me, but he really wanted it. And so we pushed on and we pushed on, and I just thought, if anyone can hear that, it's my granddog chewing his bone. He's making a noise. I was just over 500 Ks in one day. Well, we pulled into our daughter's place. I got off that bike. She knew I was distraught. Tom was pretending that I was a hero in front of them, just to be in my good books, but I knew that, he was just wanting me to like him, so I wouldn't go right off. I said, "Look, I just need the shower, a towel and a robe."
Just give me the microphone.
You're not getting the microphone. So come on Mum. So I got the nice hot shower. I stayed in there for a while. It was a rain shower, which was really nice.
We had a rain shower.
Yeah, we had a rain shower, all right. And a nice warm robe. And when I finally stopped shivering, you know, things were back to normal. I was fine. But folks, over 500 Ks, and I haven't recovered. I'm still tired. And what more can I say? We're here, we made it. And when it's been raining. Rebel's been out once with Tom yesterday and our son-in-law, and our son-in-law took Tom's bike. They do have their own, but for some reason or other he wanted to ride Tom's. So it rained and they got nicely wet. And we are going to film things from up here. The drone will come out, we'll film some really nice scenery because it's bloody nice up here. A trip to Port Douglas, all the rest of it. But for now, with the bad weather, we're just staying put for a few days. Resting, reading a good book. Yeah, doing my daughter's housework. And that's about it. So this is looking around their yard, folks. As you can see, there's neighbours, but you can't see them, which is a good thing. But the biggest problem up here, and it's the same with Cairns, is the mould. You'll go in there and you'll find mould, and it's always a job to keep on top of it. And of course, these grand dogs, they make a mess. Anyway, look, thanks for watching, and as usual, we appreciate you all, and please like and subscribe if you wish, and love to you all, and we'll catch you up on the next one. Bye.